Goten here, kind of with a quick story time. I wasn't planning on doing this for a bit because I did a Twitter poll earlier today, and Into the Snow won, but Harpo doesn't have a video ready. And if you couldn't tell, Harpo has moved his day to Thursdays. Just a quick update for everybody on that. So I have to quickly get out a video for him because he's working on AP Dub. So yeah, and tomorrow's collab video. So I'm just gonna be playing some Minecraft in the background. This is gonna be a fun story for you guys. I've told this story in a short video on my channel, but I feel like it'd be funnier to do a slightly longer version and actually give some details and stuff that I didn't really do in that when I did this story time about a year and a half ago on my channel. So this is what I call the angry teacher story. And now this technically is just two stories now because I'm gonna be telling a story that happened to Harpo actually. Um, so pretty much this was sixth grade. This is before I met Harpo too. This first story. I guess technically two stories, but they're both pretty short. Just gonna make a quick video for you guys. So this was my English teacher. We'll just call her what Harpo calls her, Mrs. Butt. No joke. It's a play on her name. That's all we'll say. But Miss Butt was kind of a butt to people. Haha, get it? I'll stop with the bad comedy. Moving forward, Mrs. Butt was my English teacher, and I believe Harper's as well, but he had her a different class period than I did. And also, like I said, I didn't know him at the time, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I didn't know Gaming Hoovian at the time, though, and he was in my class. But basically, we did these, like, report-type things throughout the year in sixth grade, right? And near the end of the year, we were going to do like a big project where you had to choose one of them. I think they were all like arguments and stuff, and you had to choose one to do an actual like full-on essay on. And you had to have at least, I think it was 4 or 5. If you had all 6, because we did 6 over I think like the second semester. So pretty much, I brought I think it was at least 4. If you got 6, if you brought in all 6, you got bonus. But my class, let's just say in my class, there was probably over 20 kids, and well, pretty much only 3 of them had any of their like assignments. So pretty much me and I think one kid probably had like I think 1 or 2. Like some people had like 1 or 2, but you had to have at least 4 to choose, so you could actually have a good selection to choose from, I guess. I don't know what our reasoning is to have at least 4, but pretty much me and 2 other kids were the only people that had at least 4. I brought in I think 5. I couldn't find my last one. The other 2 both had all 6. So I was still good though. Just didn't get that little bit extra bonus for having all of them. Couldn't find the last one. Don't know where it was, but oh well. So the let's just say entire class got a 30 minutes I don't know if I should call it rants or maybe I don't know what to call it actually, to be honest with you. Basically, it started with her leaving the room, pretty much about to be in tears. She came back, then she kind of just yelled at the rest of the class for a little while. The science teacher came in, which there's some backstory to that I won't go into because it's not YouTube friendly. Uh, um, he came in, kind of just talked to the class, said how disappointed it was to her that literally nobody could get their stuff in. Pretty much this went on until there was about 10-15 minutes left in class, which we were supposed to take notes on that day on what to like include in our essay and stuff, if I remember correctly, or something like that. And well, since she was kind of, yeah, what happened? We only had about, I would say, 10 minutes to do notes and stuff. So we did the notes, and she looked at that class a different way the rest of that year. But yeah, but a lot of people hated her. I got along with her all right, but that's probably because she likes you. I was in her homeroom, and she seemed to get along with everybody in her homeroom, because it's why not? So pretty much, um, that she just didn't look at that class the same after that, and the entire class kind of just sat in silence like the next day while we worked on our stuff. And yeah, she just it just didn't wasn't a good thing. Did not go, end pretty. But that's the first story. The second story, which I'm sure Harpo will tell at one point in much more detail. I only know some of the details. So pretty much this was in 8th grade, I believe. And student council exists. And Harpo is actually one of the people running. Huvian was too, but he wasn't in this story really. So Harpo, being an intelligent, big-brained person, PewDiePie reference for you. Basically, there was nothing against giving people free stuff. So he came to school for like, it felt like a solid week. I don't know if it actually was, just giving people beaded necklaces and stuff and free stuff. So they'd vote for him. He gave him free stuff. There's nothing against the rules in that. But Miss Butt, who ran student council at the time, she got fired. I think the year after, maybe the year after that. One of the two. I think 2 years after we were out of there. So I think after our 9th grade year, she was out. Pretty much screwed him over. He was gonna win. That was pretty obvious. I think the top 2 people were the winners, if I remember correctly. It's our 2 or 3, and he was gonna win. Be I think top. So, she found a way. She pulled some loophole. She pretty much said this was her reasoning. Harpo pointed out that there was nothing against it in the rules, and her excuse was, well, there's also nothing in the rules about killing your opposition. Literally her words, apparently, from Harpo, if you ask him. So she's basically comparing giving people free stuff to killing his competition, which is always a good thing to do, definitely. So there's that. So he, I guess, was able, or there was a class, everybody heard about it. And everybody was upset about it, but apparently an actual class was going to do a sit-in sort of thing because of it. So that would have been interesting. I wasn't in that class, unfortunately, but that would have been a very interesting day. But pretty much, she would later get fired. So, I mean, there's that. And, that's always fun. But pretty much, yeah, she screwed him over in student council. And Miss Butt was not a very liked person by that point. There's more stories involving Miss Butt that I won't get into in this video. This is just a quick little video for you guys because Harpo, didn't have a video ready. Blame Harpo for this kind of random video. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this little story time type thing. I just wanted to tell these stories. Well, I was gonna do a story time next week, but it's just snow one, so you're getting into the snow next Monday, or this coming Monday, I should say. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you wanna check out most of our stuff, the stream live, it's on Twitch, or links in the description. You want to support us a bit extra, hit that TubeBuddy link in the description. It's always appreciated. And I will, of course, always, see you next time. Be sure to, stick around. We're aiming for well, I'm specifically aiming for 100 subs by the end of the year. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that's my goal for AA. So let's make it happen. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.